Hello everybody, and welcome to this very first episode of Benjamin Magnus Plays Crusader Kings 2, the Pious poll. Now why is it called the Pious poll? I'll explain right now. It's because I'm Polish. And it's because we are going to have a goal of creating a Slavic, Pagan, Polish empire. We are not going to convert to Christianity. We are going to withstand the onslaught from the south and from the west of the Christian nations, and we are going to carve out a huge pagan Polish kingdom. Now, we are going to be playing on Iron Man, which means there will be no ruler designer. I'm going to have to roll the dice and see what I get. So we're going to start up a new game here and get right into it. Alrighty, here we go. Now, let's see what we got. Okay, he is an awful diplomat. He has a diplomacy of 0. 0. Wow. He has a martial of 5, which is below average. 8 would be, middle of the road. But he has an amazing stewardship skill. It is 13. That is 5 above the base level of 8. Now, he is Midas touched, which is where that's coming from. He has gives him stewardship of +9, which means our military is going to be rather weak. We're going to have a debuff to the amount of troops we can gain. We can raise, that is. But we are going to have an increase in the amount of gold that we're going to be bringing in, which is good. And we have a middle-of-the-road intrigue, and he's kind of stupid. He's very bad at learning. I'm like, these traits kind of suck. Gluttonous, wroth. Well, that's the only reason he has pretty much any martial skill. Paranoid, proud, which is perfectly fine. It gives him more prestige. We're starting out with 1 son, which is fine. We're going to want to try to keep it that way. Now, let's grab an ambition really quick. And, what do we want to work on first? Normally, I would say he's pretty young still, so 32. He could easily have 50 years in him. Normally, I would say grab diplomacy. I kind of want to grab martial to get the troop levels up. But if I get my diplomacy up, that would probably help me in the long run better. Especially freaking 0. I never start out with a rating of 0 on anything, but this time, got a 0. Now let's just go through and get everything set up. My wife doesn't really like me, but she's young, so that gives us time to work on that. Start a console. Now, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? Okay, we're going to take a look at our vassals, and we're going to try to get them to like us. Who hates me the most? That is Temple, City of... Okay, right here, my capital. So people in my capital don't like me, so improve diplomatic relations. We're going to train more troops, collect more taxes, all in the capital for the most bang for our buck. We're going to scheme in the capital, and we're going to improve... We're going to just throw everybody in the capital right now, because there's really not too much to be doing, and we are going to be playing on Gavelkind pretty much this entire time, I think, because Pagans don't have access to the other types of succession laws, so we're going to have to put a lot of emphasis on our succession. The easiest way is to have 1 son, is to keep your family tree pretty slim. Keep those branches pruned. The problem with that is if someone falls in battle, it can really screw you up, and you can potentially lose the game if you keep your tree so narrow that there's only 1 successor ever. Especially if someone decides they want them dead. Technology, nothing to do there. We can raise about 800 troops, which is okay. If we look here, you can see there is going to be a 25% debuff for being below the baseline of 8. Nothing really to do here. Celebrate the fertility god. What do we need? It's just 50 gold. And it has to be the right time of year. None of that, nothing to do here really. Although we're going to take a look at this real quick. We're going to try to carve out this pagan kingdom. Now, I've never done this before. I think the way it works is that you need to control a majority of the holy sites. I got 1 right here, that'll be easy to grab. 1 over here, which will probably be relatively easy to grab. depending on who owns it, if a Christian kingdom owns it and I go to war over there, it could bring a whole bunch of other Christian kingdoms in. And it looks like the other three are bam, 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 right there. So probably this one, and try to get that one, maybe. Depends. I guess it depends on which way we end up expanding. We're probably going to expand down this way first. You know, try to grab this area right here. So that'll probably put this area or this area closer to me. So we'll see how it plays out, really. Let's go back to Independent Realms here. We're just going to work with this. I like this map mode. It just easier to see everything. Okay, now let's unpause, and we're going to play on speed 3 for the most part. Now, when I play single player by myself, I have a tendency to play on speed 5 and paused. You know, just sprint, 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 and then when shit happens, pause it, figure it out. A rumor about a spy sneaking around in my own castle is confirmed this morning when I caught him red-handed. I am not concerned, gain 10 piety, behead him, gain martial for a little while, or carve out his eyes. This option is available because you have the Wrath trait. I'm going to carve out his eyes. Just because I want to. Now, we can't press the... Okay. If you want to improve your skill at diplomacy, you need to become a confident public speaker. Swaying the hearts and minds of men with simple words is not an easy thing, but you have started practicing in front of a mirror. Things can only improve. Are you talking to me? Now, okay, like I was saying, we can press a ducal claim over here, but I'm not going to do that right now. The reason I'm not going to do that right now is because they have 3 provinces, I have 3 provinces, and I have a debuff of 25%. Let's see, who's in charge here? This guy. His martial skill is higher than mine, so he's going to be able to raise more troops than I can. What we can do, though, is look over to this area. So let's look at this guy. I don't want to choose a plot. Now, we can declare war right now through the subjugation of Poland casus belli. Pagans are allowed to subjugate other pagan rulers once in their lifetime. And I do think I'm gonna grab this right off the bat. It might be a good idea to, you know, save it for later, but I don't want to sit around for a long time with 3 provinces and looking at the other, like, you know, 3, 4 province guys around me and going, oh, if only I had a couple more provinces. Alright, your hard work practicing public speaking in front of a mirror has paid off. You now feel more confident when addressing others, and your skill at the art of diplomacy has likewise improved. Countrymen, lend me your ears. Gain 2 diplomacy. Good. Oh, I wonder if... Now, it's been a little while since I played. I don't exactly remember how everything works. Does that improve... Yes. Improving my diplomacy will improve the state diplomacy, which will improve people's opinions of me. So the higher I get that up, the better. And the longer I roll... I'm pretty sure... I don't know if it's just Norse pagans, because I do remember the Norse pagans having a huge short reign penalty. Or it might be all pagans, I'm not really sure, but yeah. In general, the pagans have a huge short reign penalty. So the longer you rule, the more stable things become. And then that's why succession crises can be so, you know, ridiculous. Because you're the new person, your lands got carved up, and everybody hates you. Alright, so what we are going to do is declare war on this guy over here. Because that'll give us a nice big area to work with for starting 5 provinces. And we're going to raise our troops. We're going to move over here. Get everybody together. And it looks like he's going to march straight for my capital, which is fine by me. I did not want to cross a river and take a river crossing penalty. He's going to try to siege my capital, and I'm going to jump him. Then here we go. His left flank's already folded. Right flank's about to fold. There, that's over. Over and done with. Slaughtered him. And now we're just going to go siege down his capital. Take out the remnants here. I don't care about the river crossing penalty when I'm fighting, you know, like 10-to-1 odds. Then we're just going to siege down his castle. I'm not going to assault it. I do not have nearly enough men to even think about doing something like that. And I mean, beating his one army basically gave me enough to guarantee enough war score to guarantee I'm going to win this. Now, I'm 100% positive if I offer him peace, he's not going to take it now. I'm going to have to siege down his capital. And then once I do have these 5 provinces under my heel, and they're all repaired up and whatnot, they're all, you know, they got the proper, their troops raised, I can raise their troops and everything, then I might think about taking on this area over here, because then I'll have a significant increase in troop number. I have a daughter. That's fine by me. I could strive to become better, or I could be satisfied with who I am and what I have. Ooh, nice. Ambitious is an amazing trait to have if you're the king. You do not want your subjects to be ambitious, though. I don't really want to be. I'm young. I have a lot of work to do ahead of me to do, so I'm going to try to grab this. I will never be satisfied. No, did I actually? I didn't actually. Fucking hell. I didn't actually get the ambitious trait. That sucks. Oh well. Now, where is... I'm trying to find... I don't remember where it is. The breakdown of... You know, your monetary breakdown. I thought if I just click... Here it is. Duchy of Greater Poland. I was looking at my money. How much money I'm bringing in. Now, look at that. That's what I was looking for. My stewardship bonus gives me an increase of 47%. That is great. Super happy with that. But my feudal taxes are at 0. And I'm not trading with anybody. This could be higher. These could be definitely be higher because everybody hates me. But that is a problem that we're solving. We have people working on it. And basically, the main thing is we're just going to have to get older. We're going to have to wait out the short reign penalty. And the other thing that could be done about that is when we have technology to work with, I think is it legalism? Yeah, knocks down your short reign penalty years as you get legalism up. Legalism is where you just want to, when I play at least, when I get cultural tech, I just throw it into legalism basically. Alright, we won! 93%, needs to be at 100, so let's lock that out. I like to have this panel locked out here. It's got a lot of good information on there. Now let's see. To the most illustrious High Chief Pious, barely able to pay their taxes, our coffers are empty. I humbly ask you to lower the taxes on your cities. I do not want to lower my taxes right now, and I also do not want to... I'm just going to bribe him. Just going to bribe him. I want to keep those taxes up. Money right now is the only really good thing I have going for my character. Ooh, what is happening in... What is this? Moravia. It looks like there was a revolt, but take a look at that in a second. We're gonna make peace here. Oh, you know what? I just realized I forgot to do something. So let's just lower the speed a little bit. Here we go. Go to my vassals and go to the people that hate me the most, and we're going to. I don't know if I should do that. I don't want to give titles to the people I just conquered, not the people that hate me the most. Let's do it the other way around. Let's give titles to the people that don't hate, that are, you know, close to liking us. Cupbearer. Hey, you love us now, and by love us I mean you can tolerate us, kind of. Let's see, who else was there? Not court vassals. We're gonna go to this guy. Yeah, here we go. Alright, I'm fumbling around a little bit, but that's just because it's been a couple months since I've really played a game of Crusader Kings 2, so I'm a little rusty, but I'll pick it up quickly. You know, I'm doing a little too much clicking here, a little too much clicking there. I could do it quicker. So yeah, instead of clicking on that, just click on his portrait. Award honorary title, Master of the Bow. Alrighty, now, did that go up at all? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Very nice. Okay, we don't need to have this guy raised, so we can just disband this army. Now, I'm thinking, I could personally hold all these provinces without taking a penalty because I have a domain limit of 5 right now. The only problem is revoking his title I'll make since we have a claim on... Oh. See, I thought... He'll hate me, but he already does hate me, so screw him. I thought I was going to take a huge penalty from everybody. I didn't realize I had a valid claim on that land. Maybe because it's part of Poland. Subjugation causes ballet and whatnot. Let's see what happens. I will not allow you to steal my titles without a fight. You are no longer my liege lord. That is fine by me. You little bastard. I don't know who you think you're fucking with. I am the king of Poland. Well, I'm not the king of Poland. I'm the Duke of Greater Poland, but I'm going to be the king of Poland. Looks like Moravia just had another province break away, which is good for me because these bordering lands right here, I'm going to want to take all of them. Right. I don't have to worry about what's going on there. My son does need to be educated. He's a guardian, so educate my child. Now, this is my heir, so I'm going to want to pick that personally, not just let it do it. This has been a success. The mayor likes us more. Perfect. Great. That is great. Now, considering I'm good with money, I'm kind of thinking that that's going to be a strong suit for me in my dynasty. Is we're going to be maybe focus on money. So that's why I was sorting by stewardship here. And this guy looks good right off the bat. He's already my steward. He has a pretty good, secondary skills here. Pretty baseline. I mean, nothing's too low. He's patient, cynical, he's gluttonous. I think I'm already gluttonous too, so. He's honest, and he's a fortune builder, which is good. I think that's a step down from Midas Touched, but it's still good. So I think I'm going to choose this guy right here. Or, you know what, I could just do it myself. I'm just going to do it myself. I'm going to guide him myself. Vassal Inheritance Warning. Who's this guy? Okay, well, I'm going to deal with that later. Kicking this guy's army's ass of a couple people didn't really do anything, but I'm going to siege down his land. We'll put the speed back up to 3. This has never been stronger, so okay, we have more soldiers, but that's fine. No big deal there. This Vassal Inheritance Warning, if you don't know, means that this will pass from my land if I don't do something about it. My son, Shemowit. I'm pretty sure I'm really bad with Polish pronunciation. I know a little bit being a Polak myself. I think that's Shemowit. Make sure everyone gets exactly the same amount of royal. Okay. I'm proud of him. Okay. Gains the trait Just. That is amazing right off the bat. How old is he? 6 years old and he's already a just man. Just is great. Look at that. Stewardship, learning, vassal, and same trait opinion right there. He is a just little man. That is great. Right off the bat. Good boy. Magyar nomads no more. That's fine. Settle down in the Carpathian Basin. Now, I'm losing war score because he owns this land, but it's not a big deal. I mean, he has absolutely nothing to fight me with. Now, okay, I don't remember. I was looking at when I was looking at the map more, was Bohemia, has that always been... Go away, Payday. Has that always been a separate area, or did that break off from Greater Moravia? I think that's always been a separate area, but I'm not sure. This revolt is definitely going to be in my favor, though, especially if it succeeds, which I don't know if it can. I mean, they've only got 3 provinces, and then this guy's broke off. But I mean, they haven't been crushed yet, and they still have an army up. But if the more this place is in chaos, the better it is for me, because I'm going to want to carve out these lands for myself. Definitely going to want to take those for myself, because that is going to be part of Poland. And if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure I can, if I go de jure in Poland, yeah, this is what Poland is right here, this area. And that's why I have a de jure claim there, because it's part of the duchy I have. Yeah, it's going to be easy. I mean, these lands I don't think I'm going to have any problems taking. It's this area I'm worried about, because if the revolt fails, their capital here looks like it got sieged down a little. If this revolt fails, I don't want to have to. I don't know if I'm even going to be able to fight Greater Barovia. Oh, what is this? Well, you want peace? We surrender under these terms. Okay, yes, you surrender. He's in jail now. Now we're going to revoke your title. Nobody's going to care. Perfect. Now let's disband my troops here. Now, I control this area personally. It is mine. Now, let's look at this guy. Now, can I revoke his title, too? Now, this is what I was worried about before, is he'll hate me because I took his title, but everyone else will dislike me as well. And right now, I really don't want everyone else to dislike me. I want to make sure I keep that tax income up as much as I can. So I want everyone to like me. And I have 4, and it's only just this one province, so I don't have any problem letting him rule himself. Hopefully he'll like me in the future, or if he doesn't, I'll just take it later. And we're going to start a little bit of construction. Okay. Our mission has been a success. The priest likes me more. Perfect. Now, we're going to start off by building a castle town to increase our tax income. Alright, nice. Perfect. Okay, we're going to call this an episode here. We've had a very successful first episode. We increased the size of our lands. We have everything going. No major problems. No minor problems, really. We had that little revolt, but that was nothing. So if you were enjoying this series, drop me a like, leave me a comment if you have any advice you'd like to give to me, and subscribe to my channel for more daily Crusader Kings 2. And until next time, goodbye.